Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May 8th, 2024. We are here in room 206 for the meeting of the Blight Review Board. First order of business is to attend to the minutes of the meeting of April, what does it say, 13th, I think it was, 2024. Have you folks had a chance to review those?
Yes.
Can you make a motion to approve? Mr. Washeka did, seconded, and all in favor? Thank you, then those minutes are approved. So I think the first thing we'd like to do is consider a motion to go into executive session on account of the potential for claims being asserted against certain property owners. And so may I have a motion to that effect?
I so moved.
Thank you, Ms. Oki. Mr. Washeka seconds. All in favor? Okay, thank you. So let's. Mr. Washeka moves. Mr. Burke seconds a motion that we return to regular session. Thank you. We are back to regular session. I don't believe there's any action to be taken at this point, so let's ask Mr. Ferentz to speedily, but with all due care, review what's going on with the list.
All right. So this is 16001, which we previously discussed.
Yeah, we have nothing further to do.
17011, nothing has changed on this property. Well, actually, down in the back corner, the homeowner has cleaned up a little bit, and the neighbor actually helped him take what he called a truckload of things off the property. So there was a little effort, nothing that's really visible.
Yeah. Can we see the front of the house? Do we have the front? Yeah, okay. Well, so, end of discussion.
Okay.
Fines
17019.
accruing. Right.
So I spoke with this homeowner. Originally, she told me she hopes that within 30 to 60 days, the house will be coming down, and that she is getting a dumpster. I believe I talked to her on last Thursday. She said the dumpster should be coming today. The dumpster did in fact show up, and I happened to see her on the property, and she told me that she hopes to have the house down in 60 to 90 days.
Good. Say no more. Next.
And this is that same property from the back. During the last storm, the piece of fence fell down, and the neighbor invited me onto her property so I could see what it looked like in the back.
What do you
First thing
mean?
into the dumpster.
Huh?
First thing into the dumpster.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. 18002. This is the house that is under construction. Not much has changed since last month, except they put the Tyvek on the.
There's nothing for us to do about
the
it.
sheathing.
Should this come
Yeah,
off?
it's-
It's being.
No, because
built.
they still owe us.
Oh, this is the one that was sold without paying the lien.
Yeah.
Okay, but are we gonna, I mean,
As long as it's under
I
construction.
just don't wanna keep talking, I mean, that's,
Right, I agree.
collecting liens is a
I
separate
agree.
issue,
Yeah.
but like,
Let us know when it's listed for sale. Maybe Ms. Oka can do
Yeah,
that.
I mean, but shouldn't the lien collection be on someone else's plate? I mean, we're not collecting
Right.
liens, that's town.
We're just making sure
That
that it
is
doesn't
true.
go by on the second time.
Yeah, but it's like the town has a process on tax lien. I'm just saying, I think
We are
like
involved
we as a
with
a body should
We're
not.
involved with the release process, so
Okay.
they'll have to.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. But that's, I would make that attorney-client communication, so we shouldn't,
Right.
Okay,
thank you.
that's fine. There was a lot of stuff
Yeah,
to present to you.
I'm with you, and we're working our way through it with you.
And I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, so that's what we're doing here.
Yep.
18004, I don't see anything that's really changed,
Okay.
except now we have a boat trailer that's upside down, which apparently the homeowner is working on.
Upside down?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's upside down, it's on
All right,
some kind of structure.
yeah. Okay,
All right.
time to update that lien yet?
I think so. I mean, it's another 40,000.
Yeah, we probably ought to get the continuing lien
Right.
continued and make him aware of it. Let's see if there are any others in that category. We can get a couple done at one time, maybe.
Okay. 21001, nothing's changed here.
Oh, yeah,
Well, except
Right.
that they've asked us to
That's-
have it foreclosed on, right?
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Right. I
Okay.
mean, no, I mean, this communicates a little bit of intent from a party associated with the property, but not like the executrix. But I think it
Yeah.
provides a decent basis for us to do what we need to do to put this in line to consider for foreclosure, which I'd imagine would require an additional notice letter and come here, and this is what we're going to discuss.
yeah, update the lien, I would think.
Yeah,
But given, and just so given timing, like, so we should update the lien for this one,
Yeah.
do the letter, inviting them to come in, and probably have that letter.
No, we don't have to do that. Just give them notice of the lien, I think.
But before
'Cause
we
we're-
would vote on a recommendation of foreclosure, do we not have to? No.
There's no particular process I'm
Okay.
aware of for that.
Okay.
It's just
So we would,
suggesting to the selectmen that they
Okay.
consider the
okay.
Yep.
process. I think council told us that at one point.
yeah, that's true.
That's when they said whose name it's got to be in and all that. Will
Right.
make Mr.
Yes.
France famous.
And apparently that woman claims she's not the executrix.
Yeah,
The town attorney was going to attempt to find out where they may have filed a probate case, if any, and I haven't heard back from him on that. I will send him an email asking for an update.
good.
23001,
That's what we just did.
we just talked about that.
We're at 7 to 2.
23003, a success story.
Well,
They put the roof on, they put the windows in, and they're starting the siding. These pictures are from Monday, and on Tuesday, it looks a little bit better.
yeah,
So I think we can take this off the list.
good.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Progress.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little progress.
that was the old, was that the old yellow building?
72 West, wasn't it?
Right.
So that is the old yellow building?
Yes, oops, I
Yeah. I'm just surprised they didn't tear it down.
No, this building is behind
It's like a barn.
a two-family,
behind-
it was like a garage and barn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the yellow house
Okay,
that we've actually been paid for.
yeah.
All right, 23004 is this house. And
Oh, yeah.
another letter. You asked me to,
This has the demo
Electrified
permit.
and all that.
yes, there's a temporary electrical hookup on the side of the house. You asked me to have them, or to invite them to next month's meeting. I have not done that because I got this letter from the gentleman's attorney, and I just want to see what your pleasure is. If you want me to have somebody show up for next month, I'd be happy to. We still have time to do that and still have 30 days' notice.
Yeah, let's have them in.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like progress, but yeah, I agree, we should.
Yeah, can't let it look like that all summer.
So, well, it may, based
Yeah.
on what he said there. And he also sent along a picture of the back of the house, which I can't go on the property to look at the back of the house, but this is what the back looks like.
Okay.
So this is from April 22nd.
Well,
I
frankly,
think.
I mean, in my opinion, like, if I were a neighbor, I'd rather be looking at something that's under construction and is showing progress than
Right.
not. So the fact that they're, frankly, that looks, as construction sites go, that looks pretty good.
Well, I got a complaint about the blue tarp.
Not from me, but
No.
it's probably taking longer than anticipated. I don't know, do you think we'd really accomplish something having them in?
Well, I think the person that's gonna come in is the attorney,
Yeah,
because the owner is in Westchester County somewhere, and he is not responsive. He has sent, anything I've sent to him, he said, he sent it to his attorney to respond.
Well,
mm-hmm,
I think it would send the message to the homeowner who's retained an attorney who's not going to have to come here if he doesn't, that we are on this and there's a delta between where this home is and where we would like to see it to be.
yeah, okay.
But is it because the insurance has been so slow?
No, the insurance has been settled from what I was told in writing. There are plans that I have copies of for the renovation. But apparently when they started doing the demolition from the area where there was the fire, they found structural inconsistencies that they have to address. And now they need to, or they have contracted with an architect and an engineer, a structural engineer, to get plans so this thing will go back together safely.
It was just more complicated than they thought.
Yes, I believe so, but the insurance issue was solved, I want to say 3 months ago.
Yeah, they got a demo permit in November, they have an electrical permit since January. It's been energized since early April. Wouldn't hurt to have them put the siding on the side of the house, I don't know why they can't do that while
Well,
they're.
that's what they're going to do last, according to that letter.
Right, well, maybe we can encourage them to reverse that priority. Okay, what do you think? I'm in?
Yep.
Yep, okay.
So I will
So
send the
Mr.
attorney.
Mr. Burke moved, Mr. Washaka seconded, we voted unanimously to ask them to come in to our June meeting. What's the day? Today's the 8th?
Today's the 8th, and the June meeting's the 12th.
And Monday is today's the 13th, so we wouldn't quite, you're off until Monday anyway, so.
Well, that's all right, I'll take care of it.
You think you got it? All right.
Okay.
So they'd have to have it, though, they'd have to have the notice by Sunday, the 12th, right? 30 days, May has 31 days, so.
That's going to be a little tight.
Let's see, and you gotta give it to the owner, not to the attorney, I guess, unless.
Well, I don't know. I was going to ask, I'll send it to the attorney and say that we want the owner or his representative.
Right. Right.
Because the owner has suggested that I should go through his attorney.
Well, then maybe we don't have to be so formal as serving a notice. Maybe we can just tell him that this will be there'll be a hearing on June 12th. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
Directly to him, to the attorney, as
Okay.
he has previously instructed us.
All right.
Good, good.
All right. 2311.
So that's 2304.
I'm sorry. That was 2304, yes. Sorry. I thought I had enough.
Okay.
All right, 23011 is this house,
Yeah.
and I sent
I mean, this is,
a certified mail to the mortgage company
Mhm.
that we requested somebody be here tonight. I actually got a return card, which I haven't when I've sent stuff to this mortgage company, but I got a return card. So I am fairly certain that they received it, but they're not here.
Right. Well, that doesn't stop us from considering the issue of the blight conditions and any fine we want to impose. They
What,
have their opportunity to be.
can you recap for us the conditions, so we would be clear if we were gonna
Yeah.
impose a fine? Because this has been on here, okay.
3 months?
8 months. No, well, 9/5 is when it opened.
Oh, okay. So basically, there's mildew on the siding.
Mildew, right.
The bushes are a little bit overgrown, although they've been trimmed.
Yeah,
They're
they've been
clearly
trimmed.
being maintained, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is from Monday, as I said. The grass is not being cut yet. That was, according to the neighbors, that was an issue last summer, that the lawn was not being addressed.
Are these pictures from like today or?
These are from Monday. The chimney is coming apart, which I think is a safety issue.
So those are like loose bricks at the top? Is
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
yes. They've got, this isn't really a blight issue, but they've got windows that are open. The attic window's open, and the front lower basement window is open, and there's a screen down, but the window itself is open.
That's not blight.
Oh, I didn't know I had a picture. We got a big pile of brush in the backyard.
It's visible from the street?
Yes. And the same with this tree, which fell over. Somebody cut up to a point and then just left it there. And that whole back area is all, it's going to be overgrown, as you can see. Those are pretty much weeds that are growing in there.
Well, I would think, we're not, no response, no progress. I think we should be moving towards implementing fines.
Agreed.
Good, okay. So Mr. Washington
I'll move
moved,
that.
and Mr. Burke seconded, and Ms. Oki joined with me, unanimous that those issues that Mr. Ferentz just specified constitute blight. And I guess the second part, amount of the fine to be imposed daily upon notice to them.
$100 a day.
$100 a day. Mr. Washaka moved, Ms. Oki seconded, Mr. Burke, and we're unanimous in that. Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Ferentz, be careful about specificity in notifying them about what we're complaining about,
Yes,
because they're gonna hand it right off to their lawyers, and, we'll hear.
of course.
But I think that's fair. Good.
Okay,
Oh, and the
23014.
fine begins 30 days following their receipt,
Right.
and if they have not remedied the situation.
Okay. This is a neighbor issue, I believe. I asked them to get rid of a few things, and they put this dumpster there 2.5 months ago. And there's some stuff in there, but not the stuff I asked them to put in. And specifically, I thought it would be a nice idea to get rid of this carpet, which was actually lying on the
Carpet's
front of the garage, and this dishwasher. And I asked them nicely, like, the neighbors would appreciate it if you could get rid of this. Not that it's a blight situation, but it could be at some point. And I think they put that dumpster there just to annoy everybody. I really do.
Must be costing somebody some money.
It's
Yeah.
not cheap.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but there's a lot of things. that
All
don't
right, but
make
it's not a
sense.
blight condition as of the moment, so
No, I don't think
Do
so.
So does
whatever
this
you
come
wish.
off? I mean, there's no reason, is
Right.
it gonna become, I just don't feel we should keep it on here if it's not blight.
that's fine. I agree. Okay.
That's fine with me. I don't have to go and take pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we have one more.
Oh, yeah.
This is a commercial.
Commercial.
He forgot to remove the table.
He promised me, I talked to him last month, 2 days before our meeting, and he promised me that he would have this stuff out of here by the following Monday, and it's still there. So I don't
But
know,
is that the only thing that we're,
yes,
so I don't know, I think we should elevate it and hope that we don't need to have him in because he's removed it. I mean, to me, it's,
Send them a notice of a hearing. The issue in my mind is he the person to whom we direct the notice, or is it the owner of the building that we direct the
I don't
notice
know.
to?
I would think I would think the owner.
I would think
well,
the owner.
yeah, because if it was like a residence, I mean, we're directing it to the owner even if they rented it out to a tenant.
I
Yeah,
mean, in an abundance of caution, you could do both.
do both. No. I'm sure the owner will send the tenant, but,
Okay.
yeah. Do you know the owner?
No, he's on file, I don't.
Yeah, I think
recall
I do,
exactly.
and I may have to recuse myself from that one, but we'll see if I'm right. So we saying we want him to come in at the next meeting, June 12th.
Or they
Okay.
won't, or would it be July? Because if it's not,
30 days.
if it's, he's not gonna get it, right?
Yeah, okay.
Well, we're inviting a bunch of people in to review. Why wouldn't he get it?
He'd have to have it in hand by,
Oh, I see, okay.
Sunday.
where in the other situation, we're inviting, it's not.
Yeah, okay, well, and maybe we
Yeah.
could put it on the calendar for July, invite him to come June, and say it's not necessary if you actually just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's, I mean,
Could do that.
Yeah, I
this should
agree.
not be that difficult to get rid
No.
of.
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, but there's just one that we need Mr. Ferris to pay attention to, like tomorrow. The others do not require that immediate attention.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the lien, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Because Mr. Ferris isn't otherwise working tomorrow, I think. So in fact, Town Hall isn't working tomorrow, so. But you'll have to check the land records to see who what the owner, I'm sure it's a corporate entity of some sort.
Okay.
All righty, good,
That's
good, June, so what did we say? Do we know what the July meeting date is?
12th.
12th?
It's July, okay.
Like June is?
10, it's
Oh.
July
So
10th.
Oh, so- I'm
June
sorry.
12th, July.
I'm sorry, I had the wrong one.
So the invite for 6/12, okay. All right then, any other business? I didn't think so. Mr. Burke, I know wants to move adjournment, Ms. Oki seconded, all in favor, so we're done. Thank you 79, okay.